This is a whole roasted cauliflower recipes with a lemon and pistachio garnish, and I've got a whole head of cauliflower here. This is about 1.5 pounds. I'm taking off the stem, leveling it, taking off the older leaves, but leaving the other tender leaves. That's fine. So I got a pot of water boiling, about 1.5 inches in a pot, and I'm going to take off all the blemishes off of the cauliflower and then set it in the pot of boiling water for about 7 minutes. If it's a larger head of cauliflower, say 2 pounds, you're going to go for 9 minutes. So just set it in that 1.5 inches and simmer it for 7 to 9 minutes, depending on size. Take it out and put it on a sheet pan that has parchment or aluminum. Put it on an elevated rack and then dry it off. Let it sit 10 minutes to dry off and cool off, and then you're going to put oil, salt, and pepper on it. If you want any other spices on it, go ahead and knock it out. You can do cumin, chili powder, whatever. I'm doing, just to show you a difference, olive oil on the right side and then a vegetable oil on the left. This doesn't matter really. You just want the heat. The oven is preheating to 425 Fahrenheit, and you just want the oil to be appropriate for the heat. So don't do extra virgin olive oil here, or do a high heat olive oil, or do vegetable oil. You're going to slather on some more extra virgin olive oil later. So throw that in the oven for about 30 minutes until it's brown, and then work on this garnish. And that is going to be on that elevated rack to promote circulation. So this is 1/2 cup of pistachios. I got it in a Ziploc bag. I'm just smashing it to a thinner, more desired consistency for texture. I'm going to add that to a bowl of 1/4 cup of cranberries. You can do any nuts here. You can do no cranberries. You can do raisins. You can do dried apricots. So this is like a basic nut garnish recipe. And you can do any herb. I'm doing rosemary. This will be about a tablespoon. You could do parsley, sage, tarragon, doesn't really matter. Chop that up and throw it into your bowl. And then I've got a lemon, and I'm going to zest the whole lemon, but only juice half of the lemon. And I'm going to throw that in a bowl. If you don't have lemon, you could use white wine vinegar. You could use balsamic vinegar too, but it might color the garnish. So I would stick with a neutral, like a light vinegar if you do that. Anyway, throw that all in with about 3 tablespoons olive oil, some salt and pepper. Set that aside. This garnish is really good for if you want to let it sit at least 30 minutes, but it's even better the next day. Like the flavors just meld together. You can add more salt and lemon juice to taste. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes. We're going to take the cauliflower out of the oven, and all ovens cook differently. So this is at 425, and this was 25 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put it in for 5 more minutes. I don't feel like it's tender enough, and that's perfect. The stem will still be a little al dente, but that's great. You want to let the cauliflower sit for at least 15 minutes before quartering it. Otherwise, it's just going to fall apart. But it should stay together after just 15 minutes of setting. And like I said, all ovens are different. So you might want to bring it up to 450. You might want to bring it down to 400 or 375. Just check it every once in a while, see if it's browning. Anyway, you're going to finish this off, quarter it up, and then drizzle, slather, drop the pistachio and herb garnish on it. And you can find this recipe at eatsimplefood.com.